we won't know the answer, even though it's obvious, until 2028.
Yes.
And that's the flag
No,
football.
I mean we'll probably know 2027.
I mean, we know now,
Like they're gonna plan this shit out
but
vigorously.
like, we know now. So for anybody that's been living under a
Well,
rock,
no, I
or
mean I can say with for certainty we know who it's not.
okay, we 100,000% know who it's not. So
Yes.
I guess for anybody who's been living under the NFL rock and hasn't been keeping up with the drama, I guess, still haven't figured out how to say it. Darrell
Really not.
Doucette,
I think it's Doucette.
Doucette. We're gonna call him Darrell.
Darnell Ducette.
Is it Darnell?
No, I'm
I
just
think
gonna
it. Okay,
butcher
I
his.
was gonna
No,
say.
I want to butcher his name
Okay, I
because
was gonna
he
say.
doesn't. Yeah,
I'm gonna just call him Darrell.
Darnell
Um.
Ducette.
So when we did the podcast on Tuesday or whenever, I mean, a couple quotes that came out like of him being like, "Oh, I don't know," but then like it was like right after, like it like caught way more wind,
Yeah.
it just seemed like he had a lot more to say and a lot more quotes and more
Well,
people more
honestly, the
people.
second that he opened his mouth, now, granted, this is this guy's job. This is what he does. But the second he opened his mouth and said that he wanted to play on the team, he's getting the shit kicked out of him. But the fact that he's trying to double, triple, quadruple down is a bit alarming.
Oh no, the double, quadruple, triple, the
It's
double,
happening.
triple, quadruple down is ridiculous. So it's the quote is, at the end of the day, I feel like I'm better than Patrick Mahomes because of my IQ of the game. When it comes to flag football, I feel I know more than him.
Yes.
Okay,
We
so
don't know what that means.
Devin, and be honest, and maybe your answer to this doesn't even correlate to his quote. Do you think IQ is the most important factor in any sport?
Do I think that IQ?
Is the most important factor?
I mean, we talk about sports being however much percentage mental or whatever. No,
If LeBron was
no.
the
If
size of
LeBron was
if LeBron
five
was
foot
the
nine and
size of
smart as
Bronny,
fuck,
if Bronny James has LeBron's IQ,
sure.
is he going to be LeBron
No,
James?
fuck no. I don't
Okay.
even know what I thought about. No.
Okay. So, yes, IQ is important to any sport,
But
but
also, you're still wrong in that department.
you're wrong in that department. I was gonna come on here and we were gonna. I can't believe you. But I found the best comment. The best comment under this, and I loved it. I loved it. I've been laughing at it all night. You're telling me my guys can memorize 100 versions of switch Y, razor, triple elephant, neck, double, sailboat, corner, far side, single, dip, McFlurry on three, but the nuances of flag football will overwhelm them.
Yeah.
That is the most
McFurley dip 97 left right corner 2.
like when
70.
we like that's what you'll see like back like Jared Goff being like, all right, let's see.
Yeah.
Or remember
No.
when Tua's like,
When
all right,
yeah,
repeat after me, and he like gives a
go.
play and
Right.
every reporter's like,
You got nothing.
like and that's just that it's funny, but that's a perfect way to put it. It's like the oh my god, the fact that we're sitting here having this conversation is ridiculous. And I did get a chance to watch his highlights,
Yeah.
because you started watching them last episode, and
Well,
I didn't get a
I
chance to
looked at
see them.
a throw or two.
No, I saw multiple throws. And what'd you call him?
I don't know.
Brucey? Did you say he threw like Brucey?
No, I wish I did.
Okay, I thought you did. Maybe you said something else, because he throws like Brucey from the longest yard. That was like the best comparison I saw, like from any movie throw.
Oh, I love Brucey, dude.
You
That's
know,
my
Adams
guy.
hit me. Yeah, so he definitely and that's the thing. It's like, okay, if you want to think you know more about flag football than Patrick Mahomes, which
Now,
okay,
I did see bro do a like this is so dumb. Also, it has nothing but in flag football, they do like that dumb little like poop squat.
Yeah.
That's one skill Mahomes is gonna have to learn, which he
Okay,
will
but
probably
everybody
master.
keeps talking about just Mahomes.
Yeah, no, we're not
First
talking
of
about
all,
L fucking freaky.
I mean, okay, you got Lamar, you got anybody. I'm not even talking about quarterbacks. First of all, the ball's going to get thrown to other people.
Yeah,
And the other people we're talking about are going to be people, and who knows who's going to be on that team in 2028. But let's say somebody like Tyreek Hill or
yeah,
somebody like Justin Jefferson. Like,
agreed.
it's going to be an issue.
Dude, there's miles of. You could take the entire fucking Panthers roster and
Yes.
go win.
Yes.
So to
It
me, it's like
goes
it's weird.
to me it goes because you got to understand and I mean like look at like the XFL and the USFL or all those like minor leagues or semi pro leagues, whatever you want to call them. A lot of them were 5-star
Yep,
recruits,
yep.
former first round picks.
Former NFL players.
Like the level you gotta be to be in the NFL. What is it at a high school like 0.2%?
Probably less.
It's something
It's way
ridiculous.
less. Way less than that.
Or 0.0. I don't. I know it's
Very.
but it is very low.
I mean, there's what 1,200 dudes in the NFL.
But to me, it's like you got NFL, and then you get to like the semi-pro or whatever, and you got to also think about these big dogs that are playing for Alabama and Ohio State and LSU and Michigan and Oregon, whatever other big name college you want to name.
Yeah,
you got those big boys. Then honestly, like high school Texas high school football, then I'll go flag.
sure.
Like then I'll go flag.
Yeah,
Like it is mind-boggling that you think your IQ is better than somebody who gets to take away reading blitzes,
mm-hmm.
reading how many people on the field at once? 7
per side
on each side. What is
no
it?
idea. I think
However
it's
many
like 5.
Like the oh my god, like he's gonna have to make probably 20% max of the adjustments he would have to make in a normal NFL game.
Probably.
This is for any
Yeah,
quarterback.
yeah.
This is for any quarterback, any
Yeah,
player.
agreed.
And you're talking we're talking what a safety has to do in the NFL, or what a corner
Compared
has
to what
to
a
do in the
safety has to
NFL.
do in flag football. All you gotta do is ball hawk, brother.
What a DB is gonna get to do in flag football.
What our
What are
DBs
we
are gonna be able
talking
to do.
about?
But yeah, you can take the top dudes in the NFL and we're gonna murder everybody. But you can go take Georgia football.
Georgia football.
Kill everybody.
Colorado. You can hate Colorado as much as you want. No. You can take Colorado.
Colorado ain't winning shit, especially if that dumbass Prime is their head coach. Prime should be sponsored. Prime should sponsor Coach Prime. And they can both.
No. You can.
What's that thing called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You can play
Human Centipede.
You can play Travis Hunter every snap. They can bring in all the Saudi money they want. They would go crazy. That. I know you heard about it.
I saw a headline.
I don't know. Apparently, Colorado reached out to like get funds from like Saudi Arabia or something.
Good for them.
Like NIL funds or something, which is like
Beautiful.
okay. I mean,
cool.
I mean, I don't know.
Also, Dion's out here banning reporters again.
Okay, well, I'll ask you about that in a second because I don't know what you're talking about. But I guess to cap off, I mean, what we're talking about here, it's these guys are in the NFL.
Yeah.
If the 5'9", 170-pound Darrell Doucette was good enough, he wouldn't be playing flag football.
Agreed.
He would
and there's no skill that a flag football player possesses other than like the little poop squat that an NFL player does not.
Like you're basically going, all right, you have to make 50% of the adjustments you would make in a normal game. Oh, and there's absolutely no contact.
0. What are we doing?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly,
let's go kick the shit out of Israel.
Honestly, these flag football players aren't surviving an NFL practice, a training camp.
Fuck no.
A mini camp.
No.
But there was one. It was weird. Honestly, I think it's just because he has involvement in flag football, and I believe he like coaches and shit, I know he has an involvement in it.
Now I honestly want him to stop talking just so like
This is somebody else.
there's somebody else. Okay.
This is Chad Johnson. Ocho Cinco.
Ocho.
Because this is who I was talking about. He has some involvement in the flag football world. I don't know how much. Maybe I should have done a little more research in that. I bet Darrell Doucette flag football team can beat any current NFL assembled flag football team. Flag is different with too many ways to manipulate in gameplay NFL players aren't used to.
Aren't used to or can't learn?
Aren't used to, I guess.
Or can't learn in 6 fucking plays.
See, here's the thing. Like,
what the fuck is he saying?
So if that's the case, then I would assume he knew or he assumed that this new kickoff was going to be a failure. Like they'd never figure it out because this is brand new.
This is new. Yeah, it's impossible to learn. Also, there's at no point I would have loved to hear someone when Chad was playing talk to him about, yo, you can't play on this flag football team because you as an NFL great, you are not good enough to play on the Olympic flag football team. He would have shut down the earth because, I mean, he's all about it. There's at no point during his career is he saying that.
I would have loved somebody to come up to Chad Johnson, prime Cincinnati Bengals.
Prime Ocho Cinco on the back, Cincy TJ Houchmanzada.
You couldn't beat a flag football team.
You're getting slapped. Child, please. You're done.
Stop. Like there's no reason. There's no maybe like, and honestly, like I was just about to say maybe this is a way to hype it up, but this isn't, because this is just some butthurt flag football player that's like, he knows he's not playing.
Agreed. So go get your steps in.
Yeah. So I mean, and he's got
get your name out there.
What, he's got 3.5 more years.
Yeah. Go play. He can still play whenever. He's just not going to play on the Olympic team.
No, there's no way. Like I said, maybe they throw a couple guys on the team, but to me, that's just like.
But yeah,
that's just some pity shit.
Chad Johnson is affiliated with the AFFL. I don't know if he's on a team or not. He's probably on a team.
He coaches. Maybe he plays. I would assume he coaches.
Either way.
Yeah, obviously, either way, it's a bad take.
Either way, I mean, he himself is saying that he doesn't think that he was ever good enough.
That's basically what he's saying.
To play flag football, which you will never hear out of his face.
I wonder, like, I want to ask every NFL player that question, like, or former.
They
NFL
all know
player.
the answer.
Like, hey, Ed Reed, how do you think you would do?
How do you think you would?
Ed, how do you think you would do? In flag football, you think you do well, or you think they just bust your ass with their little ass drop that they got? There's no way.
You're a fucking hawk.
There's just absolutely no way.
Brian Dawkins is he wouldn't be good at a simpler version of the sport. It's not a more. Go put a flag football player on a football team. See what they do. Nothing. There's nothing that they can do unless they were a prior NFL player and still has their shit.
This is like a 5'9". This is like if I was like, you should see us at the rec center, man. Y'all can't fuck with us. To be honest, it's just different around here. Like that, I would sound. You would look at me like an idiot.
Dumb as hell.
You just, I don't know. I said this last episode, and maybe I actually mean it this time, but we're not going to talk about this again for probably years. And it's not, unless he comes out with some more outrageous shit or more players come out with some takes.
But honestly, yeah, I think we're going to start to hear more outrageous shit from, honestly, probably a lot of these dudes. He's the first one to talk shit.
I mean,
and he should be the last, but there will be more.
Oh, I mean, I think a lot of players probably are looking at the heat he's gotten there. Like, ooh, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure how many players agree with him.
Well, probably none of them. I would
I mean, how
imagine.
many other track stars were like, yeah, Noah, you're right.
Exactly.
It's the
Well,
same. And
well,
I'm waiting for.
Noah's in a world of his own where, again, he himself is better than everybody. He's the better athlete than anybody.
He
But
thinks
anyone
that.
who
He
is
thinks that.
equally as good as Noah is not a better athlete than LeBron James. But he himself, because he is fast.
Yes, but if you put him on a basketball court, he
So
would.
Doucette himself is better than Patrick Mahomes. But no one else who plays flag football is. So it's just him.
But because of his IQ of flag
Because of
football,
how to do a poop squat.
he has the IQ, flag football IQ.
Yep.
So that
Also,
would.
no one's gonna no. This is the flag football thing is a charade to showcase players, NFL players, and to grow the game of NFL football. And the NFL has money, so the AFFL does not.
It's football light.
Agreed.
It's low quality football.
Is it
This is a
slightly
really
different? Yes.
it's a very stupid conversation. The fact that it is that the spark for the debate to even be a conversation is ridiculous.
Yep.
I'm over it. I'm over it. I'll wait till years down the line when we actually get to the Olympics in 2028, and it's full of the rosters is full of NFL players, and that'll be it.
Yep.
Probably not a single flag football player who's on a team now will be on that team.
Not one.